Hello and welcome to Quick Tip 24, and this is another user contributed quick tip. Thank you again to Malcolm. And what we're doing is we're just putting some useful information in the status line of our indicator. In this particular case, we've got an RSI indicator, and what I'm showing is the RSI period, the upticks plus downticks. And then we've got a little more graphical part of it here, which is programmed so that the number of greater than symbols varies depending on the volume. So for example, if we were to go into our indicator, which I've called Quick Tip 24, and just change the RSI period to, for example, 15, and say OK, then you'll see that updates here on the status line, and the upticks and downticks are updating all the time, and then this vol plot thing is varying in length depending on the size of the volume. So let's just have a quick look at the program. Very straightforward. We're calculating the RSI based on the RSI period, which I've set as an input. We're calculating the volume, upticks plus downticks. Of course, that will depend on the type of bar that you have. Then we're plotting value 1, which is the RSI. Then plot 10, we're adding a string, RSI period. And then to that, we're adding another string, which is num2 string, and then the RSI period. Similarly, plot 20, we're adding a string upticks plus downticks, and then we're adding to that the num2 string volume. We're converting that volume number into a string and adding it to this upticks plus downticks string. And then a little bit more complicated for the volume, we're testing that against several arbitrary conditions. We're saying if it's over 2000, we want the string to be this. If it's between 1000 and 2000, we want it to be this, and so on. And you could just vary those. I've just done those arbitrarily. But what we're doing is plot 30, again, a string vol plot. And then to that vol plot, we're adding this string here. So if you were to just watch the chart, you'll see that that thing increases depending on what the volume is, and of course restarts on each new bar. Incidentally, if you wanted to change the status line, you could just go to Format and Window, and then if you just go to the status line and change the font, for example, we could say let's go for bold, and you'll then see that that status line is showing here in bold. Anyway, I will make this little example program available below, and I hope you will find it useful. Thank you.